On this episode of Reidus and Cletus.
It's not Reidus and Cletus, it's Reidus versus Cletus.
And we screw up everything.
It's so bad. So, we are here for the first challenge of Reidus vs. Cletus. We're here in Champion Motors in Scarborough, Ontario, near Toronto, to dyno test these cars and find out which one has lost the most power over its hard 45-year life on this planet.
That's right. So we're gonna get in there and get the things dynoed. We're gonna do 2 runs each and see which one makes closer to its original horsepower based on percentage, because obviously the Corvette makes more.
Let's go put these things in the dyno rollers.
Let's go do something.
My Corvette left the factory with a 350 horsepower small block 350, and I suspect the previous owner has installed an upgraded camshaft. I really have no idea what this thing is going to make to the wheels. I also had no idea if this thing was going to fall apart into 1,000 pieces on the dyno rollers. That car just made 248 horsepower to the wheels. I'm actually pretty excited. I don't know what that is in percentage, but that's pretty good. That's actually more than I thought it was going to make. And the car stayed together. Nothing broke. The lowest dyno number they've ever had here was 39.
Okay, well,
so that's your number to beat. If
39?
you can, as long as you cannot be the lowest horsepower to ever run here.
Not hopeful. Now, my Datsun had a 1.6 liter engine that was rated at 96 horsepower in 1968. I had no idea what it was going to make on the dyno. I really didn't want to be the lowest number they'd ever tested. Okay, so your advertised horsepower
Divided by the best horsepower number you got. Okay, and that should give you. Ooh, oh my! You have to go the other way around.
You have to do the wheel
Smaller
horse
number first.
and then multiply that by.
I have calculated the percentage of horsepower that have gone missing over the years.
How many percentages of horsepower have you lost?
My original car made 350 horsepower. I just dynoed at 248.82, meaning I have lost 28.9%.
Okay, and I dynoed at 62.79 horsepower on my best run, and I used to make 96, which means I have lost 34.6 horsepower.
Oh, that's cool. That was really close.
It was.
I'm the winner of this one. We need to explain. So when we started, we was like, oh, we'll do a dyno. It'll be cool. I mean, we'll call a shop, we'll get a dyno. The first place we called, Engineer Automotive, we showed up. The dyno tech was not there. We waited all day on our day off. It sucked.
Yep.
So we said enough with this. We called up another shop.
And that was a hub dyno instead of a regular dyno. So when you put your Corvette on the hub dyno, the side pipes went right into the machine, which would have been no good.
And so finally, dyno number 3, after weeks of trying, was finally the ticket. So we are finally here at Champion. We got our numbers.
That's it. You won. Congratulations.
On to the next challenge. So Alex and I both have awesome sports cars we love, but we also actually drive them everywhere.
Since we drive these cars every day, we're gonna see which one hurts our butts more.
How are we gonna do that?
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy the best soda ever made, and then we're gonna strap it to our vehicle, and then we're gonna go for a little drive on some terrible, terrible roads that are right near here. So we're gonna take our cars on those, and we're gonna measure to see how much pop spills out of them, which we will have attached to the hood.
So obviously, if you were gonna win, all you would have to do is baby your car and tiptoe around the streets. But we've come up with a genius way to prevent sandbagging.
We're gonna drive each other's cars.
And the winner will be the person that has the most soda left in the bottle. The loser has to drink the Mountain Dew. May the best man drink the least soda, I think? Are you confused as we are?
Let's drive our cars.
Hey, don't slam it so hard, you're gonna spill the Mountain Dew.
Okay, challenge starts now.
Oh my god, we must look like absolute idiots.
Absolute going down.
How did that go?
Honestly, not as much crazy spillage as we thought. I drove pretty violently. It's all over the car, but it doesn't seem like it actually dropped that much. I'm honestly not feeling confident. This thing rides terrible. And I know Alex is driving. Double terrible.
Yay!
Driving your Corvette insane.
Okay, hey, let's go for a drive. Oh no! Oh no!
I can drive poorly in an event that I want to make you lose a challenge, which I might just have.
After driving around like maniacs, our friend Jordan was there to help us announce the winner. Well, we drove these cars on some terrible roads and the results were pretty close. We did actually take them in and measure them, and it's a small difference, but a difference nonetheless. The Datsun retained more soda on the drive.
Which means, Clayton, you have to drink that warm Mountain Dew out of this mug. Chug it. Chug, 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 chug. Oh,
Don't get it on your
chug
white
it.
shirt.
Chug it. Oh, he's spilling it.
Chug, chug, chug.
Here, I'll join you. Oh!
The whole thing?
So that challenge is over. I actually won one. I'm really excited.
Point Datsun.
How'd it go, Clayton? Oh.
It's insane. It's like a film of sugar.
Well, it's time for another Reidus versus Cletus challenge, and this one is kind of interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty fun. We've never done anything like this before.
Yeah, so this is going to be a test of not only how easy it is for us to fix cars, but how easy it is for us to break cars.
And how good we are at doing both.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to mess something up on Clayton's Corvette that's going to allow him to not start it, and he has to fix it. It's all timed, and then he's going to do the same thing to my car. So, pitter patter, let's get at her. So I'm going to press start, and we're going to go mess it up. There we go, that's time. So what I did was I took the distributor off, took a piece of electrical tape, and in the middle where the coil goes right to the center of the distributor and then it distributes the energy and the spark around it, I put a piece of electrical tape on it so it won't conduct, but we'll see.
I'm nervous.
So as soon as you open that hood, that's when I'll start the timer.
Let's first of all see how much it doesn't start. Let's see if it even cranks. I have electrical power when I turn the key.
That doesn't make sense. I might not have broken it enough. Okay, why don't you go back in the house and I'll diagnose it.
I'm down for a reset.
Okay.
So I want this to happen. I think it can be done.
Okay. So it didn't work because the piece of tape I had on there just instantly spun off. I didn't put enough on, so I need to be more rigorous. So I'm just gonna put the tape on a little better. He's gonna hate me for this because I just know it. Should we see if it starts to make sure it doesn't?
Yeah.
can't break it.
This is a bust.
That doesn't make any sense.
How am I gonna show what an amazing mechanic I am if you can't break my car?
Well, maybe that just shows how good of a mechanic I am. I'm so angry. This car never starts ever for us. Ever.
Does today.
I think we need more beer.
Well, why don't you bring the Datsun in here?
And we'll try see if I can fix that.
Yeah. Okay, so the challenge here is to make the car not start. Alex tried with messing with the distributor. I know I'm going to go right to the source. I'm going to start my timer and I'll explain what I do. So this looks
Hey.
like a very important switch connected to the key. There. That's the ignition to the key, I think. Let's see if it starts with that gone. Plug it in, neutral, completely dead. I'm just gonna unplug them, kind of. Yeah, there's one, there's two. So like they look like they plugged in. Oh, that's time. Hands out. Your new car.
Okay,
Alright.
ready? Ready?
Go!
Spark plug wires, two of which were unplugged.
So what's going through your head? Like, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for stuff that I know that you can break.
This could be a long list.
That's why you unplugged my ignition switch.
No!
There we go. Seconds? A minute and 8.
Okay, so we're gonna pull the Corvette in for the final edition.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Car swap.
What are you thinking, Alex?
I'm gonna do the same thing. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a piece of tape in each one of the plug leads. Let's get to it. Oh, there we go. That's time. Okay. I'm really hopeful that that did something. So, I'll go get him. 3, 2, 1, go!
There's an engine in there. Okay, I'm gonna start it and see if it cranks at all or if it's like dead. Okay, I have electrical power. Alex, what the hell, man?
Nothing I do can break it.
You gotta. The show
Start it.
depends
Start
on
it right now. Start it literally right now.
It's gonna spark like a. Well, hold it.
Okay.
Not that close to it.
What, me?
Your hand. Move it down the cord. You're gonna get sparked.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Won't turn off. It
won't turn off?
No.
I win!
Help!
Oh,
Help! I'm gonna burn my starter. Put it back in.
I did.
Put it in.
Oh, it zapped me.
Install it.
There you go.
I'm gonna kill my starter.
Unplug the battery. Oh my god. Wow, this is good.
Pull the power from it.
I don't know what to do.
Pull the power.
Where? Where is it? I don't feel good.
Well, that was exciting.
I'm so sorry.
So that happened pretty fast. So basically what happened is I turned the key.
And then you took the key out and it's still turning.
I'm holding the key and it's turning over. So I had to run and unhook the battery, and it's like in a battery box behind the seat. The starter and starter solenoid may or may not be fused into one gooey link. And all my spark plug wires are maybe where they were.
And I feel terrible. Honestly terrible.
That's probably enough for this segment. Situation report. It's the day after. We're trying to fix the mess. I'm gonna lift this car up so we can see where the plug line's gone because Alex wisely removed all 8 plug leads from the distributor. What can you see, buddy?
I see an engine. Possibly Chevrolet.
Plugged in the number 1 spot.
No, it's not. The number 1 spot's on the other side.
No.
Remember the distributor's turned slightly. You gotta line it up so that that bolt...
Is it time for the magic moment? You wanna try it?
Get ready to unplug the battery.
Where's my wrench? Okay, my wrench is at the ready.
Okay, I won't pull... I'm not gonna yank everything out this time.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and bump it and turn it off.
Okay.
I'm not trying to actually start.
Okay.
So ready? I'm gonna try it again. So just on and
Great.
off. Okay. Done. See?
Yeah!
Alex was feeling awful because yesterday it started to turn on and wouldn't turn off. And it wasn't because of anything he did, it was because my battery was super low, almost dead. So the starter solenoid jammed on. The solenoid tells the starter to start the car. Basically, we charged up the battery, plugged everything correctly, and found out that the starter solenoid works perfectly. Now it's just a matter of getting the spark plug wires to where they're supposed to go, and this thing will start right up. Alex, you're up in the morning.
We are at the Push It to the Limit Autocross.
What's the abbreviation of that?
That would be Puddle. Today is very special because it is Reidus versus Cletus, and this is the final challenge.
Yes, it's Autocross Day. We're racing against cones. So we're going to go for outright time. We haven't even walked the course yet. I don't know if it's a long, laid out course, which is going to favor the power of my car, or if it's going to be a short, twisty one, which is going to be Datsun territory.
Yes, it's going to be great though because I've never done an autocross, and have you?
I've done one years ago. It's been a long time.
But never in the Corvette.
No, never in the Corvette ever.
All right, well, let's go do it.
Let's go do it. For our first run, Alex and I both elected to ride along with an instructor to show us around the course. I took a cautious lap to feel out the track and the car. Alex, meanwhile, was not so cautious.
Yep. With the practice lap out of the way, it was our turn to go out and set a real lap time. We only had 3 chances at this. Let's see if I can do this without messing it up this time. The times for our first real run. What are they, Matthew?
First of all, in this real run, you guys hit no cones. As far as I could tell, you guys hit no cones, as far as I could tell. And the times that I got for Cletus in the Corvette got a 75.6.
It's pretty good.
Reidus got 72.2 seconds.
What? Woo! 3 seconds fast.
3.4 seconds fast.
Yes, yes!
But it's not over yet. We had one last chance to make a good lap. Alex was ahead of me and I was going to have to go all out to beat him. I was driving flat out, as fast as I knew how. Later on, I also learned that my rear wheel bearings were destroyed and my wheel was trying to fall off the entire time.
Clayton's run looked really good. It actually kind of made me nervous, so I had to set a better lap time than him, which was going to be hard. Push it to the limit.
Reed. Yeah, that was one hella sexy run.
Okay, so we've done 5 runs each total. What was your fastest time of the day?
Mine was 69.57. And of course, yours was
67.28.
which was super good. So Clayton wins this, but just barely. And then he got beaten by an MGB.
Yeah, we both got dusted by
He got destroyed.
by an MGB that ran 66?
66 something. That guy was fast.
But we did have a ton of fun out here.
We're definitely doing this again.
Yes, we're definitely doing this again.
I know, it's unbelievable. At a Corvette, 350 horsepower and what is it?
80 million pounds.
80 million pounds and ham-fisted driver with feet of lead. And tiny, tiny sports car with only 96 horsepower and a schmo who's never driven around the track.
It was really fun.
That was awesome. So, I have to congratulate you. You are the winner, but... Oh, did you flinch? I did. Oh, this ain't over.
Oh. No.
Well, that's the end of our challenges.
The winner has been determined.
So, who won the first challenge?
Both cars sounded awesome on the dyno, but only one was the winner.
And that was the Corvette.
Next was the highly scientific Mountain Dew challenge.
To determine which car had the better ride quality, and the winner for that was...
Datsun.
That's right. Next was the hastily thought of and poorly executed let's break each other's cars and then fix them challenge. And who won that one?
There were no winners there.
No.
But the best challenge of all of them was the Autocross.
Yeah, which was only $40 also.
It was a value win.
Yeah, so Clayton won that with a time of 67 seconds, I believe.
Something like that.
And I got a 69, which was actually really, really good.
We did pretty good. Which means that for the Reidus vs. Cletus challenge,
Winner.
bing, bing, bing.
But you know what? In the end of it, we've got 2 pretty cool cars that we both love driving.
And we proved that mine was better.
Barely.
Ready? Yep. Oh my god.